There were three particular things that stood out about Netflix's Maternal Instinct. So where are my NICU RTs, my NICU nurses, or my L&D nurses at? Because I want to talk about it. This woman's ability to lie and stick to a lie, I've never seen anything like it. And the fact that this woman stuck to a story about her being from a family with money and that her mother was cock blocking her inheritance was beyond diabolical. So you had your then fiance corral his whole entire family around to brag about a multi-million-dollar property that you about to buy that you know you ain't got no money for. That's the first thing that really stood out to me, and I'm like, okay. Then number two, and this is based off of my experience in the NICU. And I worked at Northside in Atlanta, which at one point was one of the busiest, if not the busiest NICU in the nation. And I spent 2 years in that NICU going on countless deliveries, both C-section and vaginal. How the fuck did she think that she was actually going to be able to pass off a baby that she actually did not have? Because when they pulled her over and when they flashed down, looking at her lap, from what I saw, you could immediately tell that that woman did not have no baby. And I'm thinking, you're going to a hospital where testing is done. How are you going to get away with passing off a baby that you actually did not birth? So I don't think you completely thought that through. Something's going to come back indicating that you didn't have this baby. And thirdly, it's actually what Taylor did to Reagan. Because like I said, I've gone on, based off of the experience that I had when I worked in the NICU at Northside in Atlanta. From what I know, and all the deliveries that I went on, especially vaginal, the screams that you hear when a woman is giving birth, some of those screams, not all of them, but some of those screams are bone chilling. And the fact that according to the report, they're saying that she took this baby out of her while she was still alive. And another way that they can tell is because her fingernail was embedded in the placenta, which meant that she was trying to keep you from taking her baby. Now, I could not get my hands on the actual autopsy report, but they're saying that Reagan had well over 100 injuries on her body. She was bludgeoned. She was stabbed. She used a scalpel to take the baby out of her. She cut that woman from hip to hip to take the baby out of her. And if you know anything about delivery, there is nothing pleasant about a baby being born. It literally is a traumatic experience in and of itself. A baby being born, because you have to come through the birth canal. That's not no easy feat. So the fact that you took this baby from her mother while she was alive, with her daughter still in the house, hearing those screams, hearing this whole unaliving of her mother and her sister, is beyond diabolical. And she absolutely does deserve the death penalty, and she deserves to die the slowest death possible. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. That's it. That's all. Bye.